Hey, it's me, your blind beauty. Welcome back to the beauty shop, girl, boys, and everybody. You already see this bonnet on and you saw that title. So this is Bonnet and Bedtime Stories. Go ahead and put on your bonnet and put on your pajama and buckle in for the story because child, this nigga was tripping. All right, let's just jump right into this. If you don't know who I am, I forgot to say, sorry. If you don't know who I am, my name is Blind Beauty. I am a writer, an artist, and a content creator who happens to be totally blind. If you do not know about that, go ahead and watch my story time about how I actually went blind. But enough of that, let's get right into it. You saw that title. This is the time he left me on the side of the road, okay? I really wish I could make this shit up, but yeah, ain't no making this shit up. I'm creative, but I ain't that creative. Like, at this time, I was dating this guy. We're going to call him BX. He was from the Bronx. We're gonna call him BX. I'm dating BX, and at this point, we weren't together anymore. We were like in that stage. Y'all know the stage where y'all together, but y'all not together, but y'all together, but y'all not together. Like, we were there. And as I said, you guys, I'm a blind person. Like, I use a cane. So any nigga that leave a blind bitch on the side of the road is evil. And what actually prompted this story, I actually recently heard from this guy, and child, let me tell you the reason why I heard from him. Let's just stick a pin right here. We sticking a lot of pins. He sent me a Cash App request. I have not heard from him since 2017, okay? He sent me a Cash App request and I was so confused. And at first, when I was gonna start doing my story times, I'm like, I'm not gonna immediately talk about him. I'm like, nah, nigga, you come in, we gonna dust you off out the box and we gonna talk about it. We gonna get into some things, as Nikki would say. Period. Nikki is the queen, okay? But anyway, yeah, so he sent me a Cash App request, so that prompted this story. Back to the story. At this time, we were in that space, like I said, we were together, but we weren't together. I was currently going to Delaware State University. Yes, Hornets. Okay, I was going to Del State at the time, and I had classes at night. So even though we weren't like together, he would always still pick me up from class and take me home. And at this point, he had moved out. So we weren't living in the same living space anymore. We weren't dwelling with each other, but he would always pick me up, and we were still, you know what I'm saying, man, if you know what I mean. He was my first, y'all, okay? He was my first. And so, you know, I'm going to school, he's picking me up. It's a regular routine. So before I went to class that day, we had to go to the money center. And if you have a Walmart wherever you live, you know that you be cashing your checks and stuff at the money center. I had got a check from school, and yo, the refund checks be like that, okay? I mean, 3 bands, 4 bands. I blew that shit in days. That's so bad. So just to you guys who are in school, if you're in college, when you get them refund checks, do good by them. Do good by them, save them, invest them. But child, I didn't give a damn. I spent that money and I spent it fast. So I go to the money center and we're sitting in line, and he like, oh, she look good. Disrespectful as hell, by the way. I'm like, I love beautiful women. I love me a beautiful woman, but like, you're gonna just talk about her appearance? And we were in the behind her. So I know he was looking at her ass. I'm like, really? That's what you're gonna do? And he was like, I mean, you know, you broke up with me. We not together, so. I'm like, but it's still a sense of being disrespectful. Like, nigga, like, he was tripping. So we're in line, and he says to me, he was like, so how would you feel like if I had picked you up and a bitch was in the car? Like, trying to get on my nerves. I was like, he was like, I'm just playing. I'm like, why are you trying to provoke me? It's like, I feel like guys, I don't know if it's because I'm short or what it is, but it's like they like to see me fired up. Like, they like to see aggression. I think that's so toxic. So I start blacking. And I'm like, are you dead ass right now? And I start going off on him. In the Walmart, I know, I look like the ratchet black girl. I did. I fell into that stereotype real heavy, but I'm like, it's the audacity for me. Like, and you don't even look that good. My friends told me that you was okay. My mama said that you wasn't even cute. Like, stop it. Ugly niggas be having a lot of motherfucking nerve. You ugly niggas need to calm down. Alright? Anyway, yeah, so I'm cussing him out, right? And he was like, babe, I'm just chilling. So like I said, we was together, but we wasn't. So he's still calling me babe and stuff like that. So I'm just like, why did you feel like it was okay to address or say another bitch look good? Or, cause you looking at her ass. It's not like we standing in line and she's speaking to us. You get what I'm saying? Or he people watching. The girl is directly in front of us, guys. And this nigga talking about her ass is dead. Like, just being disrespectful. Niggas from the Bronx got no respect sometimes. Don't kill me in the projects. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill me in the comments. But for real, he was disrespectful. Fast forward that day. I go to class, and one thing about night class, it is so draining. Like, if you're a college student or you're going to college, be very mindful with like your schedule, because night classes drain the fuck out of me. Like, I had morning classes too, so like I would have a night class and then I would get up in the morning, and then it was a lot. So just be very cognizant of how you set up your day, especially depending on the course. The course that I was in, I love that professor. And child, we gonna talk about him too, child, because child, he used to flirt with me, and I'm like, child, you married. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, so I like the professor. He was cool. He always gave me A's. I don't know if it's because he thought I was pretty or what, child. But yeah, I go to school like normal. He takes me to class, and I'm in class. I'm doing my due diligence, and I call him after class. This is where you know fucked up, right? You played yourself, is what he did. DJ Khaled. Like, I go outside and I have my cane, I got my purse, I'm ready to go. I go outside and I'm like, because the music is like extremely loud, louder than normal, right? And I'm like, is there somebody else in the car? Did you pick up somebody else? You know, one of your friends, one of your people, whoever. He was like, nah. Like, what are you talking about? I was like, I feel like a presence is in this fucking car. It's either a ghost bitch or somebody else. Like, what's going on? And guys, I really wish I make this shit up, but I'm not. I sit in the car and I'm hearing music from the radio, of course. And then I'm hearing more music. I'm like, I look to my left and I look to my right, even though I can't see nothing. I'm like, hold on. I turned down the music just a little bit. And I hear headphones. And I said, are you fucking kidding me? I said, is somebody in the car? I asked you if somebody was in the car. This nigga says to me, well, you said we not together. I said, you just told me nobody was in the car. Why are you lying to me? You're basically using my blindness against me. Like, if a bitch in the car, if a nigga in the car, say that. So I was like, yo, somebody in this car? Bold as hell, child. I said, somebody in the car? This bitch don't answer. So you know what I do? I FaceTime the shit out of my little sister. I call up my little sister and I'm like, Leah, a bitch in the backseat? She's like, Dina, it's kind of dark. And I put the camera to the backseat. I said, there's a bitch back there. She was like, yeah, it's a girl back there. She got on headphones. I said, okay. And I turned the music all the way down and I said, bitch, if you can hear me in the backseat, he's a fucking liar and he's a cheater and he gonna cheat on your ass too. So you's a corny bitch. And I kept telling her, I was like, you's a weird ass bitch for being in the backseat. You could never put me in the backseat of a car and pick up another bitch and put her in the front seat. You tramping. I'm like, you's a weird ass bitch. He's a weird ass nigga. And I'm not staying in this car. At this point, we were already driving. So the car slows down. It slows down. And I'm going off. I mean, I'm blacking. Just like this bonnet I have on. I'm black in. And I'm like, yo, you really got me fucked up. I'm like, at the end of the day, he was like, well, you said we not together. You said we're not together. I said, that's not the point. It's the respect of it all. I said, so earlier in the day, when you were asking me if you picked up a bitch with, picked up a girl and picked me up, would I be mad? You were really trying to ask me that because you knew you was about to do some foul shit. Guess what I do? And I would not recommend this. Do not do this. This was not safe. I was young. I was stupid. I was unsafe. I was just out of my mind. I said, nigga, I'm so not that bitch. I got out the car. Mind you, the car was, we were driving. The car slowed down just a little bit. I opened that fucking car door. I got my cane. I was like, you got me fucked up, okay? If you think you're gonna drive around with a bitch in the back seat, you tripping. He gets out the car. You know New York niggas. You really think I'm fucking her, son? Yo, I'm not fucking her. You tripping? Da-da-da-da-da. I mean, just, girl, all of the sons and the B's. I was every son. Yo, son. Yo, B. Yo, come on, B. You tripping, B. Yo, for real. Yo. Like all of that. New York niggas, okay? So he goes off. He was like, why would you do that? This is so unsafe. I was like, bro, I'm not getting back in your car because you're trying to violate me. Are you dumb? You're trying to play me. Like, I wasn't having it. So I stood there, child. I had my cane. As indignant as I was, like I said, this was not safe at all. So I called my elder O. I'm like, elder O, this nigga got me fucked up. And mind you, I never curse in front of people that I respect unless I'm just in a different mind space. Bitch, unless I saw red. And I saw red. And I can't see. So you know I was pissed. Smoke was coming out of my ears. I was like, this nigga got me fucked up. He left me on the side of the road. And he was like, on the side of the road? At this point, he had not gone anywhere. So he calls my mom. I call my mom. My mom is blacking. First, she was like, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Do you know that he peeled off and left me on the side of the road? Instead of being an upstanding individual and just like, all right, this bitch is blind. She might be bugging out right now, but I'm not about to leave her here. I'm gonna wait till her mom comes. I'm gonna wait till somebody comes to get her. He left me on the side of the road, you guys. I'm sitting there with my little sundress on, looking like I'm selling some pum pum or something like that. I'm looking crazy. My mom pulls up and she said, get your ass in the car. You know black moms, they don't. Get your ass in the car. I get in the car. Hold on, let me fix my nose thing. I get in the car, you guys. And she starts blacking on me. She's like, why would you do that? She's like, I understand that you hurt. I understand that he disrespected you, but at least get home first. Get home safely. And then block his number. Like, this is not safe, D. Don't, like, please, like, anything could have happened to you. She said, do you know that you were at an intersection where a car could have hit you? So she tells me and she does her mom's speech. And I said, you know, you're right. And hindsight, I should have never done that. I should have been very classy. Not only in the car with that other girl, I should have been classy in Walmart. But like, I have been through so much with him, child. Y'all gonna hear about BX. There's some stories about him. Y'all gonna hear about him. But anyway, so, you know, I get in the car and I'm just so upset. And she's like, you know, please don't do this ever again. Block his number, delete him, just let it go. Y'all, this shit keep coming out of my nose. We'll be all right. Look, we family, okay? Look, bonnet and bedtime stories, we going to bed, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, I got home, I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I cried. And the moral of that story is, if you feel something, don't even get in the car. Because I felt a presence in the car. I felt like somebody was in there. Even though he lied to me, I should have been like, nigga, you tripping. I'm not getting in the car with a bitch in the back seat. And he was like, I don't even know her like that. I met her on Tinder. I said, that's even the more reason why it's disrespectful. Okay? So the moral of the story is never get in the car with somebody that you feel unsafe with or you feel a little bit off. So learn from my mistakes, okay? Be classy in the public areas, all right? Be classy. Don't be getting in cars and bitches in the back seat. It's not cute. It's not a part of the game. It's not a part of the plan. Not sexy. So I hope y'all just enjoyed that story. This is a story about how he left me on the side of the damn road. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and click subscribe. If you want to become one of my beauticians, which is who I call my supporters, go ahead and follow me on all streaming platforms as well as social media. It will be listed down below, listed down below. If you are enjoying TBS, The Beauty Shop, go ahead and stick around for more. Leave your comments, questions in the comment section below. I promise I'm gonna get to y'all. And don't forget that you are beautiful inside and out. And remember to love yourself. Bye.